Hello everyone, hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you the part 3 of product, and on this part 3 I am going to teach you the details about product life cycle. Hope you remember when I was making part 2 of product, there was a one challenges faced by an entrepreneur or businessman was a short PLC. So I will explain that also today, and also I am going to explain what is product life cycle and how the product life cycle is important for every company or every business enterprise. So let's start product life cycle. So basically what is product life cycle? So everything in this universe have a life cycle. Likewise, the product itself have a life cycle. So what is product life cycle? The product life cycle is a stages, or it is a course, or it is a span that how much the product will live in the market, or how much the span of product will be there. So basically what is product life cycle we means that it is a course of life of a product from the development of a product and till the end of that product. Basically, if you go in theoretical wise, the definition is product life cycle is the course of the life of a product from when the product is developed to after it has been removed from the market. So hope you are clear what is product life cycle. In short, we can say that product life cycle is a lifespan of a product from the development to the end. Clear? So usually product life cycle have a 5 stages. First stage is product development, second stage is introduction, third stage is growth, fourth stage is maturity, and last stage is decline. As you see this figure, in this figure or in this diagram, the vertical line is showing sales and profit, and if you see end of this vertical line there is a losses or investment, and in horizontal line there is a stages and it is defined by a time only. So let's start. What is product development? First stage. What is second stage? What is third stage? Fourth stage, and at the end 5 stage. So in first stage the product development comes under the first stage. So when you see the product development in this figure, then there is a two line. There is a profit line and there is a sales line. So if you see in product development in this figure, there is no any starting point for the sales, and there is a starting points for the profit or loss. So if you see at this stage, product development stage, the company is having a loss only. Why there is a loss? Because your product is in the development stage. It means that your product is manufacturing. It is not yet come in the market, and you have a confusion that so even if not come in the market, why there is a loss? In this figure also it is showing loss. That is a rate one line. This is down. You will see there is a loss. So why there is a loss when in this first stage? Because you are investing in the business. You have already invested to start that business. So product is not yet come in the market, but also you are facing a losses. Why? because you have already rented a building or rented a office, okay, or you purchase a raw material, or you purchase a machinery, you hire the labor, and all this cost is included, and still your product is not come in the market. So in this stage, every company, every business will always at the initial point or in the first stage, there will be a loss to the company. But that, in a narrow sense, we can say it loss, but in broader sense, that is actually is not a loss, it is a cost to the company, because the company knows that today I am having a losses, but tomorrow that losses will be my profit. So they take this is not as a loss, but they take this as a profit, sorry, cost only. Clear? Hope I am clear in first stage. Then let's go in second stage, that is a introduction. So in introduction, here company started the product. It means that they are selling the product in the market. Now they are ready in product development, they are ready. So they develop the product. Now that product is going in the market. Clear? In introduction stage, it means that there is a launch of the product, or they introduce the product in the market where consumer are start buying your product. So from second stage, you will see the sales line, that is white one only. It is start now. From the introduction stage, it is started. But still, you see that the profit line, that is a red one only, it is still in loss only. Why it is in loss? Because right now you started your product in the market. Now consumer is buying your product, okay, but you have incurred huge amount of cost or huge amount of losses. In narrow sense it is losses, but in broad sense it is a cost in the first stage only, that is product development. So there is a huge amount of investment was done for developing the product, and introduction stage you start selling, but still that cost is not recovered. Clear? Again I am saying that in introduction stage you will start selling the product, but it is still showing the losses. Why? Because you are not still recovering your cost that you have done in the first stages. That's why it is showing the losses. Clear? Now third stage is growth. Now after introduction, your company is growing in the market. It means that you are selling more amount of product in the market. You have started your business in a full swing. Clear? So from that introduction stage, now you are in the growth stage. From the growth stage, every company will start earning the profit. Clear? In introduction stage only, they will recover the cost. So after recovering the cost, there will be a break-even point. So break-even point will come in the third stage, that is a growth stage, and from the growth stage only your company start earning. Clear? But the earning will be not more than the maturity stage. In maturity stage, now in the fourth stage, in maturity stage, you are having huge amount of profit. Now everyone knows about your product, and now everyone is liking your product, and your business is now doing the business since 20, 30, 40 years. Okay, so in maturity stage your product will be matured. Clear? But after maturity stage, now there will be a competition will be there. New competitor will become with a renovate product, new technology will be there. So your product will be outdated. Clear? So at the end you will comes in that last stage, that is a decline stage, where your sales is declining as well as profit will be decline. And this is the actual life cycle of the product, from the product development to the decline stage. Clear? So again I am repeating, in product life cycle. So what is product life cycle? The product life cycle is a lifespan of the product in one line only. Clear? So there are the five stages in the product life cycle. So product development is the first stage, introduction is the second stage, growth is the third stage, maturity is the fourth stage, and decline is the last stage. Clear? So and there is a direct relationship between profit and sales. So if your sales will increase, your profit will be increase. So in product development you will incur loss because you are incurring the cost only. You are just developing a product. In introduction section you will recover that cost. That's why it is showing you a loss, but your sale is started in introduction section. In growth section now you reach in the break-even point. Now you are start earning profit. In maturity period you will start earning more profit because your company is and your product is matured. And at the end, because of competitor, because of the new technology, because of the new environment, because of the new norms, rules, regulation, your company or your product lifespan is going to decline. Clear? That's why the sales is declining as well as profit is declining. So let's see one by one, from introduction stage to decline stage, one by one. So what will be happen to sales, profit, what kind of marketing strategy you will adopt, okay, what kind of pricing factors or pricing strategy you will adopt in your business. So let's see one by one. So in introduction stage of PLC, so in introduction stage your sales will be low. Why sales will be low? Because you just started or just launched your product in the market, and the cost, second part is cost, the cost will be high for the customer. Why the cost will be high for the customer in this stage? Because you have already incurred huge amount of investment or huge amount of cost in the development stage only, so you want to recover that cost. So to recover the cost, the only thing the businessman or entrepreneur can do in introduction stage, they will charge higher to the customer, and obviously the profit will be negative only. Clear? Because still they are not reaching the break-even point, or still they are not recovering the first stage product development cost only. So what kind of marketing strategy they will do, or marketing objective they will use? So they only use the awareness or trial only, because just now your product is launched, so you want to aware the consumer about the product, or you will give the consumer a trial, first use it and then believe that this product is good or bad. Clear? So product, there will be a offer in next point. Product is there after marketing objective, offer a basics product only. So in first stage, that is an introduction stage only. Clear? In introduction stage they will offer a basic product, their real product in the market. Okay, they are not launching a product of different types. They will launch their core product only at the introduction stage. The price, what will be the pricing strategy? The pricing strategy will be whatever cost they have incurred plus the profit. That is a use cost plus method. Okay, so in coming classes I will teach you the different types of pricing policy. Clear? And in that class I will explain you about this cost plus strategy or other types of pricing strategy. So what kind of distribution system they will follow? They will simply follow the traditional distribution system, that is build selective distributors. That is a traditional only. First, just now you are started your product in the market, so you will use the traditional distribution system. So you will just give to the some distributor only initially. Clear? So what kind of advertising they will do? Among the early, build a product awareness among the early adopters and dealers. So advertising strategy will be, you just aware the consumer about this new product is there in the market. Clear? Introduction stage. Now let's go to growth stage. What will happen to these all features in the growth stages? Okay. Okay. Growth stage. The in growth stage, always remember one point. In growth stage, that is the third stage of product life cycle. In growth stage, you will reach the break even point. What is break even point? Whatever cost you have incurred and whatever sales you have done within these two stages. Okay, that is your break even point, where your cost is equals to your sales. So after that, you have recovered the cost. Now you will start earning the profit. So sales will be rapidly in these stages, and cost will be, the higher cost will be there in first introduction stage. The cost will be higher, but in growth stage the cost for the customer will be average. Clear? Profit will be rising, as I have already explained you. There is a direct relationship between sales and profit. If sales will increase, your profit will be increase. Okay, so if you can go to your product life cycle chart, you will see that in from the growth stage, the red line, that is a profit line or loss line, is start showing the profit. So what kind of marketing strategy you will follow? Maximum market share, maximize market share. Now in introduction stage, we are just giving to some person only to sell your product. Okay, but in marketing, in growth stage, you will give each product to each and every distributor, retailer, wholesaler. Okay, you will maximize the market share. You will start opening the different shops in different location, because you know the consumer behavior now. Everything you have a knowledge about the marketing, about your product. Clear? So in marketing, objective will be just maximize the market share. So product. So in introduction stage, you will go with your core product. Now in growth stage, you will extend the product. Clear? Like I can give the example. Suppose there is a company known as Parle G. So Parle G started a business selling the biscuits only, and biscuit was their core business. So after they reach in the growth stage, now Parle G is making different types of other types of products also. Okay, this Parle company will start making different types of other products like Parle snacks or Parle bhujia. Clear? Parle cheese. There are other Parle products are there in the market. So what is this? This is a extension of the product. Now price. Price, first in introduction stage, the price was cost plus the profit. Clear? That is the pricing policy in the introduction stage. Now in growth stage, the pricing policy will be penetrate the market. What kind of pricing policy is this? You will research the market and According to the consumer feedback, they will now start making their prices so that a consumer can afford the product. Okay, this kind of pricing strategy is known as penetrate market, pricing to penetrate market. So distribution now, in first introduction stage, the distribution was traditional. They are only selling to some distributor. Now in this stage, growth stage, now they will expand the distribution system. Expansion distribution system policy will be followed. Now what will be the advertising? Advertising, they will build a awareness and interest in the mass market. Okay, in initially introduction stage, they are only targeting a some consumer only. They are only want to aware the consumer about the product, but now they will use a awareness types of marketing or advertising strategy so that they can reach a mass market. Hope I am clear here. Let's go to fourth stage, that is a maturity stage. Maturity stage. In maturity stage means now your company is developed. Okay, now this company is already developed since 20 years, 30 years you are doing the business in the market. Now your company, your product is mature. In this stage you will have a huge amount of sales. Your sales will be in the saturation point or maximum point or peak point. Clear? Your cost for the consumer, because you have already recovered your development cost. Okay, you have already reached a break-even point. Your company growth is also increasing. Okay, everything is good for your product. Now you will charge a lower price to the customer. Clear? So profit will be maximum obviously because your sales is increasing. So marketing strategy, what they will do, they will diversify the brands and models. Marketing strategy. Okay, so what type of marketing objective will be there? Now they want to expand the business so that the competitor will fail in the market. So they will use an innovative types of marketing strategy in this stage. So product will be, now they will, in this maturity stage, now they will try with the different other types of product, or they want to make a product mix as well as product line also. Clear? In this product stage. So price, the pricing policy will be price to match or best competitor. Now in the growth stage, your company is started since 10 years, 20 years, 30 years you are doing the business. Obviously there will be a competitor, so you want to make a price what the competitor is making that price. Okay, same price policy will be there. Distribution, again you will build again more extensive types of distribution system. And advertising also you will give a stress to the brand now. Okay, in growth stage you will stress, you are giving stress to the product. In introduction stage advertising policy was you were just awareing the consumer, but in growth stage you will make a brand image of the company with the help of advertising. Clear? Last one, that is a declining stage. Declining stage. Okay. In declining stage, now your company is already matured. Now lifespan of the company or a product is going down because your product, whatever product you have made, okay, back in 20 years or 30 years, and the technology is changed, society is changing, taste and preference of the consumer is changing. Okay, that's why your sales will be decrease. That is in declining stage. But cost will be low to the customer. The customer will not buy the product because in this stage the new competitor will become in the market. Okay, and this new competitor is coming with a very good quality of product at a cheaper cost. Clear? And with a different taste and preference. and different flavors, different brand, different packaging. Clear? Because in the decline stage, new technology will be there and new competitor will be there. Even if you sell in the low cost or at the cost only, no one is going to purchase. Your product will be in this stage will be outdated. So as there is a decline in the sales, the profit will also decline. Clear? And you reduce their marketing objective. You reduce your expenditure. Now there is no use of doing more marketing about your product. So any marketing, new type of marketing strategy will not develop. Clear? Now product will be phase out weak items. From your product line or product mix, those products are not doing well or their life cycle or they are already reaching the maturity period. Now they are in declining stage. Why to keep the loss making product? So what you will do, you will phase out or you will just eliminate that product mix or product line. Okay, so price, you will just cut the price. Now you will give in the discount, huge discount, buy one get one free. This kind of pricing strategy you will follow. And distribution also, you will go with the selective distribution, because now distribution channel there is a retailer, wholesaler. Okay, so this retailer, wholesaler will not purchase your product. Why? There is no demand in the market about that product. So what the company will do, they will just select a selective distribution system and they just distribute the product. And even in advertising, they will reduce the advertising awareness or they will reduce the label. Okay, only the advertising will be, only you will attract those customer who is the loyal to the company. You can attract that customer. That customer is not a hardcore loyal customer. Okay, they still believe in your brand. Clear? With this, I am coming to end of this unit 5, that is a product. Hope you understand. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can ask me or you can text me or you can comment me. So don't forget to like, okay, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.